Aloha mai kako. My name is Principal Pimentel, and I humbly serve as Assistant Principal at Lana'i High and Elementary School on the island of Lana'i. I am also the current 2024 NAESP Vice Principal of the Year for Hawaii. So I've been here on Lana'i now, returning for the last 8 years, and it's been full circle for me as I've returned as an alumni, born and raised here on Lana'i. And Lana'i has historically been a very challenging place to fill positions for teachers. And one thing that we did initially when we first brought on our J1s during COVID was we saw the need for support immediately. And the check-in for what kind of support was needed was very important. So what we did intentionally was create a new teacher mentorship program that's centered around the needs of our new teachers, not just our J1s, but also our homegrown teachers. We realized that in the very beginning, we wanted to support teachers with assimilating into our school and into our community, so it was more culturally based. We thought about how we wanted to focus on our core values. We thought about building relationships within our staff and with our community members. So the relationship piece was very important. So we built a lot around relationships in the beginning of our cycle. And then we started to feed into systems support. We started talking about classroom support and instruction. And that lends itself to then talking about what are the areas that each teacher needs and to be strategic about providing support for those teachers. So some of the specifics of the observation cycle is, the first step is teachers identify on a sheet, a document, what are the areas of need. So where are the areas that I need support? That voice in our process is very important because it allows for us to really center the support around the specific needs of the teacher. Once we sit down and we have a discussion about what that looks like, administration then would focus on identifying a veteran teacher that had strength in those strategies or skills, and we allowed for our new teachers to observe those. Once we set those observations up, it's up to administration to help support coverage. So the other vice principal and myself will provide coverage for new teachers to go and do observations. When they're in the classroom, new teachers take notes and identify what are those pieces that they can take away and bring back to their own classrooms in order to strengthen their own instruction, strengthen their management. And then returning back from their observation, we sat down and we planned what implementation would look like. The final step would be we come together at one of our new teacher mentorship meetings and we discuss. We discuss as a larger group, what does this look like? What are the things that I've learned? What are the noticings that took place? How are these veteran teachers implementing the curriculum or implementing these strategies that can be a takeaway and brought back to their own classrooms? And then we do observations. So administration will observe the new teachers and we see those new strategies implemented. So this program not only helps to build capacity within our school, it strengthens our understanding and our knowledge, and it also supports our core values, which is, we are really united as a front. We are helping our new teachers to become well-versed in the strategies and supports that are available to them through the Department of Education. It is something that we offer to new teachers in the hopes that it not only strengthens their craft, but it also keeps them here on Lana'i. One important benefit of this process with the new teacher mentorship cycle is administrators also get to go into the classroom. They can see the strengths of our teaching staff, they can see the student achievement, they can see everyone grow as learners. So this process allows for administrators to really see what's happening in classrooms across the campus. It provides insight into what our staff needs, and it allows for teachers to provide that voice so we can structure the learning around the voice and the needs of our staff and our students, which all contribute to student achievement. Advice that I have for administrators, especially new vice principals or principals, is to really lean in on the strengths of your teachers, to listen to their voices, to identify what the needs and where support is needed. It's very difficult to create a culture of learning and support and trust with your staff. But if you continually open the door for new understanding, if you highlight the good stuff, if you really focus on being present and on student achievement, you're really going to find that this process is a lot easier. With new teacher mentorship cycle, I really try to focus on what teachers need and listen to their voice. And I think beyond that, if you're able to focus on what those needs are and you're able to bring out the great stuff, you are really living torch. And that's who we are. Tenacious, observant, respectful, compassionate, and honorable, which is our core values here at Lana'i High and Elementary School. Everyone a leader, everyone a learner. We is greater than me. #Light the torch.